Hello everybody. Yep, I'm still on the same walk. It's miserable weather, it's all boggy, slippery. He's pulling me, it's hard to walk properly. So it's knackering. I want to talk about the state of boxing, to be honest with you, because it seems that boxing nowadays is more about storylines than it is actually the fights happening. It's like an episode of EastEnders or Friends or something like that. He said, she said this, and he said that, and whatever. Now, of course, I'm guilty of this as well, but this is a gossip page, right? This is about talking about the boxing news and, of course, talking about potential fights. As I said when I very first started, I'll be treating this like it's the football transfer window. That's arguably one of the most exciting times of a football fan's time, isn't it? It's a transfer window. Oh, who's going to come in, who's going to leave, how much they're going to get. And that's kind of how I treat this. But you see, I'm not sponsored, and I'm just old Billy No Mates. I do all of this on my own. But when you're all like IFL, when you're like Boxing Social and things like that, it seems to be that it's all more about, well, Eddie Hearn, Simon Jordan said this about you, what's your response? Ben Shalom, what's your thoughts on a fighter who's got nothing to do with you, Conor Ben? I mean, it's getting mad. It's mad. It's like these people like Umar, he's probably the worst one of the lot. He is the worst one of the lot. Yeah, he's got the audacity to have a whittle about the line of questioning of True Geordie. Yet all he's done lately, video after video after video, is asking people about True Geordie's podcast with Tyson Fury. That's mad. Absolutely mad. I know, it's filthy, isn't it, Raiden? It's hard to walk. I'm going to slip over if you keep pulling me. Thank you. So, it seems that, okay, it's like IFL. They'll go up to Eddie Hearn, and of course, like this weekend, or today even, you've got Bivol versus Ramirez. In fight weekends gone past, you've got Katie Taylor fighting, you've got this headline going on, and blah, blah, blah. And all they want to talk about is, what's the latest on Conor Ben? Did you watch the True Geordie podcast with Tyson Fury? Oh, Eddie Hearn, Simon Jordan said this about you, what's your response? And then they go backwards and forwards and ask other people what's their thoughts on Simon Jordan and Eddie Hearn, and all that kind of stuff, and it's absolutely ridiculous. It's ridiculous. How is that reported? All that is grassing. All that is stirring the pot. That's all it is. Oh, Eddie Hearn, oh, Simon Jordan said this about you, what's your response? Well, Simon Jordan this, Simon Jordan that. Then they go back to Simon Jordan. And even TalkSport, who are a reputable sports outlet for news, are engaging in this. You got Simon Jordan saying things about how, what is it, about refugees and things like that with Matchroom, and it calls Frank Smith Eddie Hearn's baggage handler or something. What is this? What is this? When has it become about he said, she said, and going backwards and forwards, video after video after video, rather than talking about the fight events that's coming up? And of course, we know that IFL, they will do the formalities. Of course, it'll start off about, well, you know, this weekend you've got this particular fight, and you know, blah, blah, blah. And about 2 or 3 minutes later, oh, did you see the latest one, Eddie, about what Ben Shalom said, what Frank Warren said, what Tyson Fury said, what Simon Jordan said? And then they'll go back to Frank Warren and Tyson Fury and Ben Shalom and whatever else. Oh, and Eddie Hearn said this, and Frank Warren said that, and hey, Ben Shalom, what's your thoughts on this, that, and the other? That things that got nothing to do with you. And Frank Warren, things that's got nothing to do with you. And that just seems to be the way. And who's the instigator of this mostly? Umar, little rat face fuck, him. He's the one who does it, yet criticises other people. Mad, absolutely mad. I don't get it. I really don't get it. I mean, what happened to it being about boxing? Now, if it was me, if it was Ring IQ, if it was Beats, if it was Blood Boxing, if it was IBFP, if it's Bruce Fain, if it's whoever, okay, we don't go as much to the events. Now, okay, I'll go from time to time, but when I go there and I interview Ben Shalom, I interview Eddie Hearn, I interview this, I don't talk about what Frank Warren said, what Ben Shalom said, what Eddie Hearn said. I talk about the event. And the promoters are as bad as the rest of them. They are. Eddie Hearn, Frank Warren, Ben Shalom, Callis Howland, you're all the same. You're all the same because you're willing to engage in this back and forth. That's what you're willing to do. You're allowing other stories to overshadow your event. That's what you're allowed to do. I mean, what would happen if any of these promoters said, no, I'm not talking about that, I'm not talking about this? Well, what happens is, much like when Ben Shalom did it, fans go, oh, there you go, you see, he's trying to script the questions. No, what he wants to do is talk about the fight event, the one that he's promoting. Something that's not his business, he's not interested in. But now, he's afraid to say that now, because somebody somewhere will record it and upload it. That's the boxing era that we're in, and it's unfortunate, it really is. Anyway, my thoughts, drop me yours. Click thumbs up, subscribe, catch you next video.